Hello, YouTube and their crypto enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Equibit Trading. Today we have a little bit of a correction, or some people might even say panic or a crash. So let's look at what happened, because everyone was very bullish on the weekly time frame, but then someone took and exploited that and liquidated about 3 billion of Bitcoin longs. So that is what happens. That is what the market do. The market take the most amount of money from the most amount of people. So let's see what happened. Because we were forming this falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern. So we were expecting a break to the upside where the target is the top of the wedge. That would create the double top, and we would probably have moved from there. But someone dumped a lot of Bitcoin on the market to create some FUD. Bulls are fighting back now, and it's very vital that we hold this line here, which is the prior swing low. So as long as we can stay above 50,000, I am not panicking. If we fall below 50,000, I'm panicking a little bit. But let's see what we missed. And for we can say the target of in the very short term has already been reached and overreached, which would have been here, but that was almost doubled before the bull stepped back in. And I think it took a huge amount of Bitcoin to do this because we've been consolidating for so long. So I would imagine the order book being very filled up. But the bulls didn't step back in before 51,000. I was sleeping, so I did not get the chance to step in. So let's see on what most people have a look at what most people miss. And this is this rising wedge here, which now broke to the downside. We don't we can pull that to here to that wig here. I don't expect it to be because it's continuing all the way down here, but I do not expect there to be a chance of Bitcoin falling below 40,000. But technically, the target is the bottom of the wedge, which is about 42,000. I don't think we're gonna break 45,000. But the thing is also, if we if we are a little bit rational and do not get into the FUD, uh, we could have drawn a same pattern like that falling, no, rising wedge here, from here to this swing low here. Yeah, this is very similar pattern. It's a bit steeper, but yeah, if we could should pull these all the way to the close. This is exactly the same pattern as this pink one. We have two tops and two bottoms break to the downside. And if we look what happened on the cyan, yeah, let's just close this for aesthetics. We see it was the exact same scenario. So we do like this. And this. Yes, it was the exact same scenario. We formed a wedge, we made a top, and then we broke to the downside of that wedge. We did not go all the way down to the wedge of 29,000. So for us to actually go all the way down to 42,000, which is the bottom of the wedge that we are currently in, is in my mind very unlikely. And we are also have to factor in that we are getting close to the summer, and PayPal have said they will make it possible for users over the whole world to buy Bitcoin on PayPal before the mid of the summer, like second quarter. So that is something that is very bullish for Bitcoin. So let's have a look at the moving averages. It looks like the price were not supported by the 50 moving average since it came all the way down here. Now we're battling to get above the 50. If we can close above the 50, that would be great. So now let's have a look at the smaller time frames. We have a bearish crosshair on the 4 hour. 4 hours ago, there is space to move to the upside here. To maybe if we can, we're probably not gonna get up here to touch the moving average on the 4 hour today. That is unlikely. I do believe the low of the day is already in though. So I think we will see a pump back up, and the higher we can get, the better. So let's see on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we have made a resistance level here. If we can come up and touch the 20 moving average on the 1 hour for the day, that would be great. So that would take us for, or if we can break it, it would be even better. So we need to break about, because this will continue to fall down. We need to break about 56,500, I would say, for the day. And then we're back in between the moving averages, which is good. Then we might get a top, and we will probably have another fall again. Uh, and then hopefully the price will stabilize. But I believe the low is already in. I do not believe we are going lower than this for the day at least. So I would not panic now, not yet. This after if we break this, then we can talk panic. But for now, it's just a big dump from some players who wanted to liquidate a lot of people in leverage longs positions. So this is why going long is very risky with leverage, and it's always better to just hodl. Hodl Bitcoin, buy the dips. Do not get too greedy, because there are some big players who can liquidate longs like they did now. They liquidated longs for 3 billion. So that's it for me today. And everyone, please subscribe and hit the like up if you like the video. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.